Welcome back, C-Team Tubers, to Let's Play Xenonauts X Division mod with me, BlueAnkylo. Today's mission, which we definitely don't want to do off camera, will be the C-Team against the Extreme Medium. We've seen one before, so you guys should know about what to expect. It's not going to be easy, because it's terror troops, but we'll see how it goes. We're looking especially, if we're lucky, to capture a... we built the plasma torpedoes in advance. Okay, hold on. Before I forget, relocate to South Africa, queue up my next Lancer. I am still in the process of upgrading all my ships, my jets. I built the I built the plasma torpedoes in advance because they were injured, so I couldn't move them. But we will have, hopefully, 2 plasma torpedoes in the reserve to equip right away. Are you sure I clicked the alien base? I'm pretty sure this is going to the right one. 99% sure. The B team was going to the base. I'm not that drunk or tired yet. It's only 11 p.m. Ankylo time. I'm okay. That's it, Tim. Just give Hades 1 point every week. Every day you give him 1 point a day. Really, you guys shouldn't feel too bad for him. He did bet his own points away himself. And we ended up giving him most of them back anyway. Alright, don't let your guard down. This here's scary mission. We're in a corner with some cover nearby. That's good. We got ourselves an enemy tank. Probably the least dangerous of the things we can find, honestly. I would say pretty safely that might be the weakest enemy to deal with right now on this mission. Difficult to kill, but not particularly threatening. Speaking of more dangerous things. Killing it before it kills all the civilians would be quite useful. I wonder if we can get someone close enough. I don't think I want to send Big Muhammad in there. Boy. Are we committing to this too now? It's got to be pretty close. King Dimitri can get closer. No problem. Dead Reaper. Okay. Just close that door. That was fun. Now close the door. Yeah, the enemy tanks mostly just wasting our time. Let's set up way down here in the corner. Technically have a shot from here next turn if I want it. I've got a explosive rocket primed. We'll have Epsilon with the minigun ready to, you know, walk around and shoot. We're a little bit, you know, cornered here. This is not particularly safe. I think what I'll do... just because I'm concerned that there's a bunch of stuff right over there. If we throw a smoke on this point, it's pretty unlikely that any of these guys are going to be in danger this turn, and these guys have a barn. So... we know that barn entry point is clean, but behind it, you know... Okay. Nah, there's definitely some aliens back there. There were originally 30 aliens on this map. And then we shot it down, or 30 aliens on the UFO, and then we shot it down. So there should be less than 30 total. Other than the Reapers that, you know, they multiply. Well, if we move the tank out of the way... Get a couple shots. I think we move up, take the shot, hide in the barn. Oh, snap! Well, that's a very dangerous location for the UFO. So that's probably not ideal. Another Reaper. Do you think we can pull this off again? Not a kill. Not enough TUs. Alright. We did destroy... It's gonna be a little bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous, he says. No shot at all. Yeah. Alright. The pilot here is not doing us any favors. Good hit. It's not even a very good shot. Well, I need to see what's over here before we get completely pincered. Nothing too dangerous. Okay. There's only the aliens that started over here. Everything's coming out of the UFO from here. Probably a lot of Reapers. Well, you know, we've had crazier grenades in the past. %122%. Still no dead. Dang it, fella! Sniper, sniper, too far away. Power armor, not enough to use. Not ideal. I am expecting many more bad things to come out of the front of the UFO. We should probably be expecting that we need the snipers able to shoot at the UFO door. Alright, hopefully there's enough civilians left. Sorry, civilians, but I tried to save you, honestly. I did the best I could. That's the antimatter cannon. That's a grenade. Antimatter. That was like a dark antimatter grenade. Don't forget, terror. It's terror. It's terrible. Hey there, runes. Yeah. The good news is we could theoretically capture a civilian landing ship operator, which will give us our final civilian data hack. The downside is, this is not a great place to land the Shrike. So, things are going to get a little crazy here. Now, on the plus side, if we clear out the aliens outside the UFO, we can lock the door down a bit. First things first, though, I'm going to kill him. And we should probably try to get rid of that tank. I'm going to take the 236s. Hey there, Blood Angel. Bad shot. 263. All made up. Probably should have done this first. Yeah. Because it's very likely to destroy the stupid cover that the tank had. Goodbye. Goodbye! AP Plasma Cannon, Tier 2 tank. So good. You figured I would have beat the game 2 streams ago? We're not even halfway done. We're still in Phase 2 out of 4. I mean, we might be halfway done, depending on how you look at it, but not by much. So there's another guy up there. He's kind of on fire, but apparently doesn't matter much. Could shoot him, but we can't get back to cover if we do that. Not a fan of that. I'm more a fan of this. Wow! Okay, 83 accuracy, not living up to the expectations there. That was pretty bad. Alright, King Dimitri, it's up to you. Okay, that'll do. Good job, power armor miniguns. You guys don't let me down. Let's send Big Muhammad up to get a bit of vision just in case there's more baddies. Oh, a zombie. Well, you know. It can turn into a Reaper next turn if it really wants to. That's not the end of the world. It's an antimatter minigun. It's not P. There's definitely some aliens behind that door. That's not a very safe spot. Take the shot at 63 or wait till next turn for 95. Wait till next turn for 95. Gonna have Yoshi here and this one civilian that got a kill on a Reaper guard this angle. So there's a lot of empty space here that we still need to check, but before we breach the UFO, we need to clear everything outside of it, is generally my rule. Alright. He may have killed another Reaper. I think the sound effects have gotten a bit too loud accidentally. If that killed you, your headset users, I apologize. I did turn it up a while ago because it was too quiet. Alright, what happened? This farmer has 2 Reaper kills. Not bad. Let's just make sure it dies. You know, 2 shots wouldn't have killed it. It actually needed 3. There's a new mod tool to use in streams in mod. Don't ask me. I don't really do Twitch streams much, so I don't know much about this Twitch mod tools. Probably should have used one of the riflemen. In my own chat bot that I manage myself, I did make a new application today. People who want to add a name in can now do so via a chat command in the YouTube. Does he have? I don't know the sound effects well enough to tell the difference between a Meg and a Division. He'll get a Meg carbine eventually, but I don't know when that'll happen. Oh yeah, this is the turn I wanted to shoot a stun rocket. Even we'll aim it. You know, if we're super lucky, the operator was in there. If we're super lucky. But I do think I want to send some more people down this way. You know, keep an eye on the door. Don't rush it. While we clear out some of these other angles. I don't want to send this guy up totally alone, though. Because they could come out and go this way. The infinite Reaper supply. 3? Why do I need to go this way? Let's just leave that one farmer. He's got 3 kills. Can we recruit him? It does kind of sound like a division shotgun rather than a mag. It is a tier lower. Well, it's like the game said it like it's like 2 or 3 months of delay after you get a new tech. So like we've had plasma tech for, well, we've had the basic mag and plasma tech for about 2 months now. So theoretically, wow, this guy's still alive? With all these Reapers running around? Well, he can guard my back. I bet you this is a dead end. Got that feeling. Got that feel. The civvies get... we had a spy in our midst. So all the cool reverse engineered weapons that we learned how to make eventually gets siphoned off of base, and the other people in the planet figure out how to make them. But only the Mark 1 versions, not the cool Mark 3 stuff that we have. Alright, well we'll want to break that door down. Maybe check this room. I would expect it's empty, but I've been wrong before. There is a second floor too, of course. Does the game say there's a spy? Yeah, it's a lore entry. Are we cheating? Oh! This guy held out for a lot longer than I thought he would. Anyway, this is why we send our scouts out, right? Good little hidey hole there. Might have been able to get us if I wasn't scouting with somebody in good vision armor. Sneaky. No, I'm pretty sure they programmed it in for X Division. In the vanilla Xenonauts, I don't think your civilians get upgraded weapons at all. It's specifically an X Division mod thing. I mean, other XCOMs have done that, but... No, what I meant by cheating was... sorry, I guess I didn't explain myself. Sometimes, when you're at the back of a UFO, you end up seeing inside the UFO. So I thought when it saw the red light, I'm like, oh, am I going to be seeing inside and cheating by, you know, getting the look-through walls hack enabled? But that's not what happened. Okay. We still need to clear this corner out, but I'm not seeing a lot of movement on this side anyway. Super Farmer's out here. He's got this place covered. Yeah, if I'd gone to the front door, that guy would have had a really good... That's like one of the better ambush spots I've seen from the aliens. I mean, sometimes they like to hide in these dumb corners. I can't really go up here right now. We just burn the whole place down. You should really move, though. Okay. Just to make clearing the left side faster, we'll send another rifle guy over there. I'll probably use Yellow Yoshi to just blast the house or something. But we're getting ready to reach, and I don't want to have an angle uncovered. Clearly. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. It's from the Harmony of a Hunter album, I think, from OC Remix. It's real nice. I just want to open the door. there's a Harridan Terror Soldier in there. And a tank that was probably dead on landing. Wonder if we could get an angle on him. Nah, that's not gonna work. I don't really have a lot of options. I don't really have a lot of good options for Harridan. I don't want to explode his corpse because we might need his weapon for more dark or toxin technology. I think we're still looking for advanced dark technology, which might need more dark weapons, which is the kind of thing this guy likes to carry around. Like, we could throw some chems at him, but I would not... Well, we can't, actually, but I don't know if those even work. Do shock... Well, I think I have a couple, technically. I don't have the resources for 1 million of them, but... I don't know, are they specifically weak against shock bombs? Because they are, like, mostly immune to breathable gas, right? Because they're fully armored, helmeted. There's some mechanics knowledge like that I'm not 100% on for the various species. I trust there's nothing over here. Why would the aliens have gone to this corner? That's how I get people killed, but... we want 33 DUs. There's a farmer down there. That's another good sign that it's fine. Any aliens home? Just so we can move up a little bit quicker. I do quite like straight acoustic instrumental music a lot myself. I don't think we have a lot of shock grenades either. If Harridan are weak to shock grenades, I don't actually have very many. Best case, sit down. Put the person with the worst armor a little bit out of the way. He'll probably just shoot the tank anyway if I leave him here. I mean, I can just cover the path anyway. I should have gone in... Well, I could have broke the door, but we didn't need to do that. Let's have a couple minigunners on each side, or at least one. We'll see how this works. Oh, he has sniper, right? What a cheater. The chem cannon would have been worse, but the antimatter cannon, yeah. I wasn't even thinking... I forgot that this didn't cover the angle entirely, but... Snipers, right? What a cheater. Alright. That's fine. A little bit of damage we can take. We can almost see this entire area anyway. Let's, we got all these medkits. It's fine. Luckily, the antimatter weapons for Tier 2 don't do that much damage. It's the toxic cannons that are real scary. Maybe don't open the door this turn. If something is hiding in here, then I'm just hosed. You know what? We're just gonna wait. We have caught... Wow. We've caught both the civilian terror troops. We've got a terror civilian and a terror Harridan. We got them on a terror battleship, actually, of all things. The C team has made a pretty good job of this. He couldn't have been on the second floor. Civilians can't fly, so he is, like, in that one dark tile. Same difference. Ah, I love the smell of plasma in the morning. Just destroy him. Yeah, it's too much work. Well, it's more... Well, he's got an antimatter cannon, so it's a dark cannon. I think we've got one of those, but we're still kind of in the early phases of catching alien terror troops. So we've blown up a lot of corpses dealing with the first couple waves. So I'm not sure what I've been missing or not. Yeah, shock bombs are a little bit too expensive. I'll give you that. We went to the other side, but at this point... What? Okay, I'm gonna try. I don't know what the problem there was. We got him. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fan favorite tank weapon is, but these AP rounds are so much fun. I love these things so much. They don't even destroy your gear. Alright. Enough messing around. What do we get on the doorway here? Just a regular soldier with a gigantic flame cannon, or heavy flamer, whatever. This was probably a terror soldier with a little toxin pistol. That's not very scary. We do need some of these toxin grenades, though. That's good stuff. Alright. We're not going in yet. Tank did a good job. We can start moving people closer, though. You're back already? Alright, we do have backup rockets if I want to. So if I want to shock the bridge, we can do something like that. And I do have some shock charges for the bridge. The breach is like the main thing I've been using them on lately. I still find like shock grenades very weak and shock rockets hit or miss. But I've used a couple shock charges and they seem pretty cool. Alright, 100% clear. Up we go. Okay. Oh! They generally don't get a reaction shot when you're just turning. Well, goodbye to alloys. It's not a big deal here. We're gonna fight this one out. Just a normal Harridan with probably a plasma cannon. It's kind of hard to rush in with my other dudes. Shock rockets are decent. Yeah, the grenades... I find most things just resist the shock damage from the grenades. And if they just take nothing, then it doesn't really help me much. See, sometimes you can cheat, like I said. Remember earlier on where I was saying sometimes you can cheat? We're looking through the walls. Can't hit them, but we know where they are. Do I have a backup weapon here? Not quite what I wanted. Alright, we'll let the tank deal with the last couple ground floor enemies. Just because the tank's at high HP and... or not, whatever. We should leave that person right there so we can see. That's not the operator though, that's a doctor or medic. No, shoulder pads? Navigator maybe. Pilot? I can never keep track of all the different lizard armors. Trigger grenades, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, there's a Harridan that's going to hop down any second. I guess we just get everybody close. I don't really want to cheat, honestly. As cool as that is, that's not how we play. We do have backup carbines, which are pretty good during breaches. Well... Power armor up front. 2 power armors on each side. Kind of hoping that he comes back down if I pull back a little here. I can still see through. That's right where he is. He's an engineer, no pants. Yeah, my list has, like, I've got my list of all the various specialists. We've got all the 5 specialists already, so it's no big deal, but it is just funny, you know. One's naked, one gets pants, one gets shoulder pads, one gets shirt, one gets shirts and a shoulder pad. Okay, maybe a tank can handle it still? Better take the reaction fire on him. This is not working particularly well. We're probably close enough now that we can do something like this, though. It's totally fine. Let's at least get him out of the doorway a little. There you go. The antimatter cannon. I have never killed anyone with it, but it still scares me whenever I launch a rapid burst of it. It's not like the rocket launcher where I've definitely friendly fired. It's just like I expect it to one day. Alright, that's enough for the tank. Good job, tank. We need to check this back room. Actually blew that wall up. It's kind of nice. Or, never mind, we did not do that. Whatever. Okay, there could very easily be a something hiding there. If there is, we can throw grenades at it or something. It's kind of one of my least favorite. Yeah, look at that. Eh? Go there. It's kind of one of my least favorite corners on a UFO. It's dangerous because there's the giant engines back there, and they do like to hide in those corners and never come out. That'd be fun. What's the safest way to do this? Probably with grenades. Could lay some smoke down. This is just a regular civilian guard. I don't really care about him very much. There's some risk of problems if I throw from there. %, nothing in the way. Of course, it blows a hole in the wall. Well, he's dead at least. I'm pretty sure the walls are my biggest nightmare. Sometimes they're completely indestructible. Sometimes the slightest touch destroys them. That's not great for King Dimitri. You don't have a medkit. Getting someone up there to save him is not going to be really easy. Alright, we need some distractions. Try to stop the bleeding enough that he doesn't die instantly. That grenade backfired. Well, yeah. Yeah, that was great. Thanks, XCOM. We're all in at this point. Everyone get inside the UFO. Is everybody inside? Good luck. At least we killed the Harridan and the civilian. Nope. Well, they're being pretty aggressive. My distraction power armor worked over here at least. Civilian breaches, they're still the worst. Yeah, sometimes they just take an infinite amount of damage. Alright, so this guy threw some kind of grenade that did a lot of damage, actually. It looks like it was a smoke grenade, but man, did that hit hard on someone who usually doesn't take very much incendiary damage. Kind of gross. Let's do it like this. Get out of here. I can't imagine they're going to send any more after this turn down at us. It's certainly possible, but I can't imagine it. Alright, let's finish healing as much as we can. Man, that guy very nearly died right there. That was a ton of damage. I mean, it is true, plasma grenades are pretty strong, but I just didn't think it would destroy the wall and deal damage through it. That seems a little bit inappropriate. Alright. Cover... well, nah, I'd rather be here. If another guy comes through and throws a grenade by the engine, it's going to do a lot more than 80 damage. Alright. We should heal up as much as we can, I guess. Unfortunately, Dimitri's going to be low enough that he's not really going to be ready for a breach. We'll top him up all the way, at least. Alright, so let's end turn, see if anything comes down and kills me. And then we'll start talking how we're going to do the second floor. They're watching on the internal cameras. I mean, that would make sense that they can see where you are inside the UFO, I suppose. It makes less sense when they can shoot you halfway across the map with no vision, but inside the UFO, okay. Well, we know there was a guard in there, and he came down and died. So let's just have a peek up there. Alright, room is empty. I'd expect both the side rooms are empty by now. But, you know, better safe than sorry at this point. Okay. So, Big Mohammed's okay. Not at full strength, but his shield's good. HP's okay. Dave's fine. Fella's fine. Snipers are fine. Rocket's fine. Basically, the only thing that took a ton of damage was King Dimitri, and it was basically my own fault. Basically. I mean, I can blame the walls a little bit. So we've got some different rockets. We probably want to change that up. I really hope there's an operator up here. If there is, we should really try to catch him, because he's going to be our last data hack. We should have... yeah, we've got some shock charges. Just one or two. Might only have one this time. No, we got two. Okay. So we can have one on each side. Technically, we can open the door, throw a couple shock charges, because they usually hide at the back. And, that might be all we do, honestly. They generally don't guard these doors down here very much. Most of their forces are way back there. So we just need someone who wants to throw that. And Shield Guy is a good candidate. He's going to be overburdened. Who needs that? Okay, that'll be fine. And then on this side, somebody else has to throw it. Unfortunately, power armor can't operate fine motor like that. Oh yeah, I was going to get a rocket as well. Yeah, just in case. Maybe we could shock rocket explode the shock charges. Probably want to switch to shotguns now anyway. Probably want to split my riflemen up for balance. Might not go up with King Dimitri at all, honestly. Or if I do send them up, his job's just to open the door or something. So who's got rockets? Let's bring a shock and a stun rocket. Kind of like my shock rocket idea to use. Alright, let's have some, this is always a fun thing too. If we put carbines right in front of the teleporter, almost, well, it depends on your reflexes, I'm sure. But there's a very good chance that anything that comes down that teleporter gets immediately sniped. It would probably work very well with a knife, actually, because knives have a ridiculously high reaction modifier. But killing things as they come down the teleporter is one of my favorites. Lizards can smell you if you're near them. That's cool. I kind of wish the game had a way of displaying alien sight or vision ranges a bit better so you kind of could keep track. Because I generally just think they're cheating. Woohoo! Big screen on Twitch. Alright, rocket's ready to go. Someone has to pick up... Yeah, we'll go with the sniper here, that's fine. We can rearrange stuff a little bit. Alright. Next turn, we're going upstairs. I don't know if we'll do the breach immediately or if we'll set up on the door. I think on this UFO we can set up on the door fairly safely. Like, I generally don't like leaving my guys... Like, I used to do this all the time. I'd leave my guys on the door on any UFO before the bridge, and then hope that they didn't open the door. And if they didn't open the door, we were in a great position to charge in the next turn and kill them all. But I'd say at least 50-50, while I was doing that, they'd open the door and kill us. Or try, at least. Which was bad for us. But, because of the layout here, I think this is a safer UFO to do that. It's the theory, anyway. So I'm going to put my people with EMP charges in position. Now, the other thing is, we might have the TUs to throw them anyway. It's close. We could definitely open the door with someone else and have them throw the EMPs in right now. That would be safer. Then we can open from this side. Like, opening from this side means no reaction fire on the door open. Throwing the charge in is a little scary, though. And then we probably need a way to trigger the charges to be safe. Oh, we do have a shock grenade. Well, that might be a way to do it easy. 71 TU to throw. We don't have a lot of spares. It depends on how much we're relying on these EMP charges. And how likely it is that the aliens... Oops. Ah, well, now I wrecked it. We're waiting for another turn now. What the odds were of them opening the door. I was just saying how I try not to do that so much these days. I did mess that up. If they open the door, it's going to be bad. But, like I said, I also think it's safer to do on this type of UFO than the others. Alright. Give me one good turn. Yeah, the misclicks get you all the time. I'm so used to just double-clicking to move instead of, like, checking who's the one moving. It's just a bad habit of playing for too long. I'm sure everyone does it. Alright, here goes nothing. That's our operator right there. Yeah, and surprise, surprise, there's a ton of aliens in there. It's kind of nice throwing with a shield guy, because even if they take reaction fire, he'll probably survive. Unfortunately, there's a stupid thing there, but we've got a 140% shot to hit the operator. That seems good. Alright, one. This looks like a pretty good spot to land the other one. It's fine. I can't actually see it. Where did it even go? Did it not say 100%? It was 171%. There was nothing in the way. I didn't throw it this way. Unless it was a misclick as I generally don't do that. It's possible I missed the pixel. It's possible I missed the pixel, but I feel like that's another game cheating. Sucks. I had to take the run, basically. Luckily, we're far enough away with cover. Okay. We might not need to move this far back, but they have a ridiculous... They have a very large... I keep saying ridiculous, but they've got a very large fire explosive radius. I kind of still want to fire this shock rocket or the grenade it, though. It's only going to put us to sleep at worst. Getting shot is worse than that. Look, if 2 people fall asleep, it's not the end of the world. I can't even really get this where I want it. Almost better if he falls asleep. If only I could toss a grenade to somebody else. Whatever. Totally according to plan. Alright, you guys have a good time in there. Seems fine, right? Pretty sure the operator's asleep. Along with 99% of that room. You know, the blue goo actually more effective than I thought. I hadn't tested that out. That wasn't just me being stupid. I wanted to actually see if it was very good at putting you asleep. Because it always evaporates so quickly, I very rarely get to test out walking on it. Alright. So we'll give it another turn for the goo to go away. Then we'll just kill whatever's left. Maybe I'll wake these guys up or something, but... We should be good now, assuming this knocked out a fair portion of the bridge crew. Yeah, the blue goo, I think it evaporates something like 80% per turn, so it really doesn't last very long. Hey there, Alda... something? Xenonauts! Oh, is there no medkits here at all? I guess I used too many medkits. I guess we should just go and win this mission then. So that's just a soldier up there. Looks like the charges worked quite effectively. There's a couple, but not much. Your shield was supposed to protect you. What was that? Alright, get out of the way. It's fine. Almost got him. Next. This will be okay. That's another one down. We've got all this power armor. This is what it's made for, basically. Oh, I forgot to reload. No, that was still a full volley. Didn't actually hit him any damage. Okay, it's possible there's still someone on the right side there, awake. Let's just go have a look first with the shotgun for counter. Okay, it's only the boss left. I wasted my T's a little bit too much. Let's see if this takes him out. Figures. But this was the real plan for winning the mission, so... Point blank, nearly triple plasma. Yeah. Okay. We got the landing ship operator. That's a good win. And, the biggest injury was the plasma grenade to King Dimitri. Through a wall, of course. And, the second biggest injury, which actually looks to be worse slightly, was getting shot in the side because they never keep their shield facing the aliens because they're dumb. So that's his own fault, basically. Because the aliens and the reaction fire is pretty smart. And if I could keep your shield facing, you know, the right direction, then this wouldn't happen. But someone's got to take those reaction fires, and it's usually the shield guys. I just wish they had better armor behind the shield. Anyway, that's the last civilian operator. And that's another successful mission. So it didn't look like there was any new dark or toxin weapons on that mission. So we've already got the pistol, the sniper, the cannon, and whatever toxic versions. But yeah, that was a fine mission. All in all, not bad. And yeah, pretty excited to see what this little guy teaches us. Enough that I don't really care about the anti-grav generator much. We'll get that researched one day. But it's the last thing. This will get us better stuff anyway. 51-minute episode, not bad. The trouble is, of course, we let it make a new base. I don't know if I should keep letting them make bases at this point, because it is an extra mission and it's lots of treasure, lots of supplies, and lots of whatever else, alloys, alenium, engines, stuff like that. But I don't know, if it takes a long time to do these bases. Oh, this is good, too. We now have our second Lotus. I think I already built the gear for it. Yep. So this is a kind of a cool... Yeah, well, no. Now that the base is spawned, we're definitely going to we're going to kill it now. The question is more, do I even let the landing ships build bases? Because it's kind of turning into a bit of a grind just doing the extra bases for fun. There's no new tech we can get from them anymore. Anyway, that's our second Lotus. They're not, you know, they're not the best ship in the world, but this should be a pretty good counter to certain Tier 2 and Tier 3 ships. Pretty heavy damage, can't be killed by enemy missiles easily, and will chew through their anti-missile defenses. I feel like that's probably the right setup for these guys. And now we've got two of them. And we could probably build another one. Because I think we haven't actually disassembled the last Terror battleship. And that can turn into another Lotus if we want. And I think if we move some parts around, we might even be able to make a fourth one. And I kind of think 4 would be cool. We could have like 2 squads of 2. I don't know where I'd put them exactly, but maybe like Australia and Europe. Because they're kind of, you know, sort of equidistant from the rest of the world. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyway, I guess that means A-Team needs something to build. Let's just disassemble this for a second. I can't... It's kind of annoying. I can't transport him to a different base while he's... well, apparently I can today. Usually you can't. Let's send him to Australia. I just need to build one more Lancer, basically. Sorry, no rapping allowed. Alright, so that changes my plan a little bit. We'll put that on hold. We'll get my final Lancer for the A-Team. And he'll probably need another torpedo when we're done. If you need resources, yeah. Or if you don't have all the tech yet, if you haven't caught all the base operators. Well, you need your first base, very, very important. And then after that, it's mostly the operators. Well, they used to give you the terror tech. Like, there would have been assault operators and terror operators and all the assault soldiers in there. But that's not there anymore, so there's less value in the outposts. I guess the first of each phase is important, too. The first Tier 2 base in Phase 3 and the first Tier 3 base in Phase 4 because I think that still unlocks a new tech for your base to upgrade, basically. If I remember correctly, the tier 3 base, which will be a size 2, a medium-sized base in phase 3, I'm pretty sure, will get us our actual personal base upgrade. The first one got us the cryptology center. The next one will get us better buildings, and I don't even know what the third one does. Can you actually get those researches in phase 2? I thought you'd have to wait till phase 3. But if you can still get the medium base tech in phase 2, and so many different phases and tiers here, it would be easier to do that with phase 2 enemies than phase 3 enemies. It's just a bigger mission. That might be an argument for waiting, if that's how the tech works. Future tubers, we're gonna end the episode here, and it'll get phase 3 units if we let it upgrade to the base. Does that mean it gets phase 4 gear if we let it go all the way to max? Ooh. Okay, that might not be a good plan. We'll talk about that. Anyway, future tubers, we're going to end the episode here. We're probably just going to go clear it as an outpost, but we'll talk about it. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.